"Get off your ass if you plan to be rich," sang Tupac. While there's a lot of truth in that line from the famous rapper, merely getting off your ass won't make you wealthy. You need to have other specific skills that have been proven to make a person wealthy. According to Forbes, out of the 7.5 billion odd people on Earth, just over 2,000 are billionaires. It's well known that getting rich can be due to many factors. But what these wealthy individuals have in common are skills that anyone can learn, and even better, put into practice. So in today's video, I'll share with you 10 skills that can make you rich. 1. Discipline. I'm starting with discipline because it is the foundation on which the other skills are built on. Every great human achievement requires a certain level of discipline. Having a goal or a desired target and writing down the plans to achieve them is very important. But the fuel required to move the vehicle you just assembled, your goals and plans, is the discipline to carry them out. Discipline is doing whatever it takes to achieve a set goal. If it requires you to get out of bed by 5 a.m., you do it, even if your body doesn't feel like it. It might be cold, or you might still want to remain longer in the warm comfort of your bed. You must push yourself out of that comfort zone and get started with what needs to be done. Having a desire for wealth and success is great, but without developing the required discipline to do the necessary is a futile exercise. Becoming disciplined starts with small, deliberate actions repeated consistently. If you can wake up at a predetermined set time each day and make your bed, you're already ahead of most people. Successful people use discipline to build habits that ensure that they muster the willpower to put in the work required to get where they are going. 2. Patience. In order to become financially successful, you must be patient with results and impatient with actions. All good things take time. Therefore, you must avoid the temptation to follow shortcuts. Patience is learning how to wait for your efforts, determination, and persistence to bear fruits. Patience is sticking to your plans despite obstacles and failures until it brings results. What most people see as overnight successes are actually the results of decades of hard work and discipline. Take the Chinese bamboo tree, for instance. You plant it, and after 4 years of watering and nurturing, nothing happens. Then boom, in the 5th year, the bamboo sprouts to an incredible 90 feet in 6 weeks. The mistake most people and most would-be entrepreneurs make is that they give up whenever their new venture fails. They ignore the fact that it's been just a couple of months since they started. And rather than recalibrate and continue, they give up and look for the next shiny object that promises instant wealth. Wise people know that quote-unquote get-rich-quick schemes never work. It's just someone getting rich off of you. Building wealth takes time, and you shouldn't despise the days of small beginnings. Always believe that whatever you are doing will yield fruits and multiply. Be patient in grooming it and be disciplined enough to ensure that you have the required root depth to make you fruitful for years to come. 3. Continuous self-improvement. The advancement made in various fields, especially in science and technology, is something folks who lived in times past would find difficult to fathom. The giant strides in science and technology have been made possible by individuals who continuously seek to improve on what already exists. They always look for ways to build a better version of something, and even more importantly, a better version of themselves. Can you imagine the massive difference between the first iPhone and the current iPhone? Or the first televisions and the new ones we now have? Companies know that constantly striving to improve and innovate is a requisite for continuous growth and success. Never be satisfied with what you know, because there is always more to learn out there. Always keep it at the back of your mind that the things you know will always be less than the ones you don't. Adopt the Japanese Kaizen spirit of continuous improvement. This is how rich people think, and a skill they have mastered over the years. The moment we stop learning is the moment we start dying. Do not press the pause button on improving yourself. You need to master this skill in order to make it at the very top of your field. 4. Learn to take opportunities as they come. Google didn't stop at having the best search engine in the world. By acquiring the Android operating system, they cashed in on the emerging smartphone market. Facebook saw the potential of Instagram and in 2012 paid a mind-blowing $1 billion to acquire the small startup. with 13 employees at the time, which now boasts of over 1 billion monthly users and a market value of $100 billion. If you want to make a lot of money, you must learn how to see gaps and move swiftly to grab opportunities as they present themselves. But the problem is that opportunities don't often look like opportunities when they come. They're often masked, looking like trouble and risk and too much work. And the human brain is designed to fear trying out anything without a predetermined outcome. However, to achieve anything exceptional in life, you must take chances. And by taking chances, you must be prepared for anything to happen. You could fail woefully, hurt yourself, and get massively embarrassed. But you could also win massively and drastically alter your destiny. Always be on the lookout and be prepared. Getting rich is mostly about identifying and solving problems on scale. There's money everywhere, and it takes a trained mind to see money-making opportunities when others see only problems. This skill is especially important and very crucial in your path to financial success. 5. Learn to sell. When we think of selling, it evokes feelings of manipulation and unethical persuasion. In other words, for most people, selling is bad. But it doesn't have to be that way. What you don't realize is that you have been selling right from the very moment you were born. Babies cry to persuade their mother to feed them when they're hungry. And you somehow convinced your current partner to be with you. So you see, selling is essential to our survival. And we do it all the time without putting much thought into it. At its roots, selling is about convincing others of the benefits of what you have to offer. It's a way to persuade people that what you give them is better than the money they have, or what you want from them in exchange for it. From politicians swaying people to their ideology to charities asking for donations, selling is a way of getting people to act. If you learn how to sell, then you improve your chances of becoming wealthy. That's right. Regardless of how fantastic your service or product is, if you don't have the skill to convince people of the value of what you have, you'll always be broke. Learning to sell is essentially how you become rich. 6. Sacrifice. What you are willing to let go for a cause goes a long way in determining the value you place on it. Can you give up a weekend of fun and drinks with friends to work on your fledgling business? Many of us are determined to be wealthy and thriving in our various fields. But what actually matters is the value we place on our determination. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you ready to let go of or give up? You have to continuously be willing to give up whatever is not serving your quest to become rich. This skill is what you need to reach a required or specific goal. You can develop the ability to sacrifice over time. Still, you have to start from small things like giving up your favorite show on Netflix to complete more meaningful tasks. Being sacrificial is essential to any meaningful progress you will make. You have to be willing to let go of non-essentials in order to have room to accommodate more important things or activities. 7. Reading. Research says that on average, a millionaire will read at least 50 books in a year, while an average income earner will read 3 books in a year. The ability to sharpen the mind and the discipline to set out a particular time to read on a subject is of vital importance to acquiring wealth. Reading is how you receive the pooled knowledge of thousands of wise people, developed over their lifetime in hours. You don't have to struggle, fail, suffer, or pass through their experiences to learn about them. Otto von Bismarck said, "Fools say that they learn by experience. I prefer to profit by others' experience." And that's what books can do for you. Profit off of others' experience. Books can point you in the right direction and motivate you enough to fight for your goals. However, it's not just about devouring volumes of text. You must apply them to reap the benefits of reading. 8. Learn to be a good team player. Behind every successful man is a team that made the success possible. You must develop your boss-employee and your team playing skills in order to be successful and wealthy. A man walking alone will walk fast, but a man walking in the company of others will go far. Don't mistake speed for success. Lasting success takes time to build, and things that last are often not built individually. Having people around you will help in times when you feel like giving up or throwing in the towel. They can help remind you of how far you have come and the joy that comes with completing the journey ahead. And don't take this for granted. It's very important. Remember, no single tree is called a forest. A forest constitutes of shrubs, grasses, and other things as well. Also, you should seek people who have a shared vision with what you want to achieve and run together. In the jungle, lions go hunting with other lions in a pride, and so do wolves. Rarely do people ever succeed alone. 9. Learn to be accountable for money and other resources. Accountability is a word you must carry with you on your journey to the top. The reason we know the net worth of big companies and corporations is because they're accountable to the last cent. You need to learn to account for what comes in and what goes out. By doing so, you will be able to cut down on frivolous spending, which in turn would help you in saving more. The more accountable you are about your resources, the easier it will be to manage it. 10. Enhance your imaginative skill. Every millionaire saw him or herself at the very top before it ever came to pass. You have to train your imagination to see and picture yourself at the very top, at the finish line of your goal or dream. You need to visualize yourself and see yourself successful, because success begins in the mind first. Your imagination should be limitless and filled with endless possibilities. It should be the primary source that spurs you on into greater dimensions and unlimited grounds. In conclusion, getting rich is easier said than done, but it's not impossible. If you equip yourself with the necessary skills and knowledge, and with a lot of hard work, it won't be long before the money starts to roll in. Well, that's it for today's video. If you don't mind, give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and share this video with a friend or two. Subscribe and comment below your thoughts. With that said, I'll see you in the next one.